Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jay and welcome to the Shiplife. So as usual, we do have a lot to unpack for today's cruise news. In a shocking turn of events and what a lot of people are saying is a big step in the right direction, the CDC has come out and lowered their travel warning for cruising. I will go over the details and talk about what this could mean for the rest of the cruising industry, well, at least in the United States, which also is where 50% of the cruising operations are taking place. But either way, we also have to talk about the CDC potentially changing its masking guidance as early as next week. And finally, we got some Carnival news. Carnival is marking this year, 2022, as its 50th anniversary. This is obviously great. However, there's a lot more festivities and things going on that honestly I didn't even know about. I thought it was just about the sailing of the Carnival celebration later on this year, but there's so much more going on. So we will talk about that and more in today's video. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So as of last night on January 15th, the CDC came out in some breaking news and lowered their travel warning for cruising from level 4, which is very high, the highest level possible for travel warnings, down to level 3, which is just high, which obviously means that they are telling people that maybe you shouldn't cruise. However, you can do so. Just make sure you are vaccinated and that you're following all the rules, regulations, and staying safe out there while you're on the 7 seas. Now, this is of course due to the easing and dropping of COVID cases. It's dropped a whopping 85% since its peak over in January. Now, initially, as far as this travel warning, it did come out about 7 weeks ago or 2 months ago, back on December 30th. That's when the CDC came out and told people that they shouldn't travel on cruise ships at all, whether they are vaccinated or not. They also put out some travel advisories for some islands as well. However, we are seeing now that everything is kind of getting walked back, so to speak, and things are changing for the better. Now, to be crystal clear, with this drop in the travel warning from level 4 to level 3, the CDC is still advising that every passenger that is going to sail on a cruise ship be up to date with their vaccinations, which means, of course, being vaccinated and boosted. They also recommend that you check the color status of the cruise ship that you're actually going to be sailing on. It ranges from green to yellow to red. Yellow means it's under investigation. You should also pay attention to those things as well. Now, you did have CLIA, which is the Cruise Line International Association. They are basically the governing body for the world's cruising operations, literally around the entire world. They did come out and say that the CDC is making a big step in the right direction, which personally I wholeheartedly agree. Now, the CDC does have a program, since they do not have the conditional sailing order. Originally, they had a program that cruise lines can opt in, opt out in, and NCL was one of the cruise lines that did opt in. However, since they've implemented this new program, which does include the cruise lines recommending or making it so that you have to be boosted in order to sail, no cruise line is opted in as of yet. However, things could obviously change down the road, but I guess we'll see. Now, what does this mean for cruising with this drop from level 4 to level 3? Like I said, and according to CLIA as well, it's a step in the right direction, but I believe it takes us an inch closer to getting back to what the normal cruising experience could be. We are, of course, like I said, seeing an 85% drop since the peak of Omicron and COVID back in January. And if it continues down this trajectory, then obviously they will continue to lower the travel warnings and eventually it'll be non-existent, meaning that the cruise lines can do what they want without scrutiny and essentially go back to normal, which I think that's something that pretty much everybody wants, unless you guys actually like all these rules and regulations and you enjoy them, which I personally think would be a little weird. Now, moving into our next topic, I do want to briefly talk about what is expected from the CDC between next week and as we sail into March 1st. It is believed that as early as next week, the CDC will come out and somewhat ease their masking policies as far as indoor operations when it comes to stores, businesses, which obviously could in return affect the cruise lines as well in a positive way, meaning just like NCL and Royal Caribbean, the rest of the cruise lines could come out and get rid of the masking policy even indoors. So meaning the entire ship, people can not have masks on unless they're in certain parts of the ship, of course. Now, this is nothing that is guaranteed so far. However, I have been talking about this for a while. On March 1st, there's going to be a union of address by President Biden. He's going to come out, and a lot of people also expect, just like the CDC, that he is going to ease up a lot of the COVID restrictions. This is because there has been a massive decline in hospitalizations and people that have more than mild, basically to severe cases of COVID. Now, I will be honest with you, we've seen, and this is something that nobody can deny, this entire pandemic has gotten extremely political. Now, I do hope that politics don't play a role as far as the easing of the COVID restrictions, and they actually follow the true science and would look at the numbers and see what's actually going on. That way they can make a legitimate decision that is best for everybody's health and safety, and that people can actually be happy and live their lives without having to worry about any problems whatsoever. But I guess we'll see. Now finally, as we sail into our last topic for today's video, of course you guys should hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. It will really help out my channel. And also subscribe, that way you can get notified whenever I post videos like cruise news, and I have some other cool fun videos that you guys would absolutely enjoy. Just hit the subscribe button and you'll be on your merry way. We do have to talk about Carnival Cruise Lines, as this year here in 2022 is the 50th anniversary for Carnival Cruise Lines, and they are marking this their year of the Sailabration, which I think is the most catchiest thing in the world. It's pretty cool. I feel like this is something that can only happen like once in a lifetime. But anyway, basically Carnival is coming out and they have a set of cruises, which I guess technically would be kind of like round one of their celebration cruises. It kicks off this week, this Sunday, starting on February 20th with the Carnival Miracle sailing out of Long Beach, California. But after that, they have a couple cruise ships, well, a lot of cruise ships within their fleet that will also be marking the celebration that will be taking place on board their ships. They will have all these themes going on. They will have special dishes, types of food that you can enjoy. They'll even have signature beer that is Carnival themed, which I think is really cool. Now, if it tastes good, I'll try it. I'm not really a big fan. It looks like they only have ale or something like that. Personally, I'm a lager kind of guy, but hey, whatever. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I'll try it. Either way, guys, this is going to be really cool, and all of this will continue as far as the festivities all the way down until we get to the inaugural sailing of the Carnival Celebration in November, which I'll be on, by the way. Hopefully some of you out there too, because when I went on the Carnival Mardi Gras inaugural celebration, I had the time of my life. At this point in time, still my favorite ship. I definitely want to go back prior to getting on the celebration, just to kind of, you know, get my feet wet again and get back used to being on one of those types of ships again. But if you guys are going to be on any of these ships for the celebration, be it the Miracle, the Breeze, the Mardi Gras, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you're going to be in the inaugural sailing, also let me know. Anyway, guys, this is our cruise news for today. I hope all of you are doing well. On your way out, of course, comment. Let me know your thoughts about all of this. Share the video, goes a very long way in support of my channel. Hit that like button and, of course, subscribe. I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. But until then, you guys, take it easy.